CyberArk striking a deal to acquire machine identity management firm Venafi from Thoma Bravo for approximately $1.5 billion. The deal is expected to close in the second half of 2024. Joining us now exclusively, CyberArk CEO Matt Cohen. Matt, it's great to have you on. Walk me through this deal and why it makes sense right now and how it speaks to this evolving threat landscape.
Sure, Morgan. Thanks for having me back on. I think when we think about the world today, we see that organizations in really all industries are under increased attacks from new threats, new cyber threats. And we at CyberArk kind of have this theory that we need to rethink, reapproach, really come up with new paradigms, if you will, for how we secure identities. Because identities are at the forefront of where the bad actors are focusing their attentions. Now, when we start to think about reimagining how we secure identities, it might be how we look at the workforce or IT, where CyberArk started. It might be in developers, but it's also increasingly in this area called machine identity. Machine identities can be bots, it can be applications, IoT devices, even modern code. And these machine identities are increasingly also on the forefront of how attackers are looking to gain footholds within organizations. Now, when we looked at Venafi, they're the leader in what's called machine identity management. Mm-hmm. And when you combine their solutions with our secrets management approach, our overall ability to bring an end-to-end machine identity security platform to market and make sure that the proliferation, the new number of machines are truly secured, this is an opportunity we couldn't pass on.
Yeah, and certainly you've said in the release that this is going to, boost your addressable market dramatically. It's expected to add around $150 million in annual recurring revenue, be accretive immediately to your margins as well. How much is spending on cloud, as you lay out this machine identity thesis, how much is spending on cloud and AI driving this next phase, what we're seeing in terms of consolidation and how businesses are going to spend their money on these cybersecurity threats?
Yeah, I think that's spot on. So the money first shifts to cloud computing and to AI for innovation purposes, to be able to accelerate the number of applications that are being developed. And then it becomes a factor of how do we protect those new applications as they come online. For us, the space of machine identity security is primarily about securing those new innovations. So as organizations shift their spend to try to drive new development, they also need to shift their spend from a security perspective and how they protect those investments. And that's where this acquisition of Venafi comes right in.
Okay, Matt, further on that, Venafi has a lot of customers in financial services. How is this acquisition going to change your opportunity there?
Yeah, so CyberArk also has a rich history in financial services, and a lot of the more core security aspects. Financial services, banking were the first ones to really deploy the core security tools, so CyberArk or Venafi. So we see an ability to further penetrate, further be able to secure the big financial institutions around the world. CyberArk and Venafi both are vendors for all of the majors around the US and actually around the world. But in addition, we see this now starting to proliferate into all industries, into healthcare, into retail, into industrials, where the attack vector is just continuing to increase. New threats, new paradigms are needed. This is where our idea of identity security comes in.
Okay, particularly on infrastructure, then, in machine-to-machine communications, we're just talking about how when it comes to water treatment, the security there, just basic password security, isn't too strong. How do you get those kinds of infrastructure industries to take security more seriously and adopt some of the technology that you have?
Yeah, I think those are areas that we're all worried about. I think it becomes making sure that we have an easy to deploy, easy to consume solution that can help them discover the identities, because a lot of organizations don't even understand the machine identities that are out there, then help them easily secure it. And then maybe most importantly, our ability to be able to manage and automate the life cycle so that the operational overhead is brought down and these industries can continue to work in a productive manner. So for us, it's approaching those industries, telling the story, and helping them understand how we can make sure that those basic security controls are in place.
We've been talking about consolidation coming into cybersecurity, and certainly a number of folks have pointed to this deal today to say, hey, this is an example of where we're headed. Just, I guess, if we take a step back, big picture view, do you expect we are going to see the competitive landscape consolidate and shift and evolve now more broadly?
Yeah, so absolutely. So I'm down here at our Impact 2024 event. It's our customer event. We've got thousands of customers with us, and I'm engaged in dialogue after dialogue with CISOs and CIOs in the C-suite. And they're talking about finding trusted vendors, trusted partners like CyberArk, and then bringing down the total number of tools. Now, they don't want one platform for everything. That's not really realistic. But within industries or within specific areas like identity security, they've been asking for, and now they're incredibly excited to see the ability to be able to consolidate tools across machine identity, human identity, and across identity security as a whole.